Hi, it's me, JC, back with another ceramic hour. Okay, let me move some of these things. We are still working on this picture. Why do I have these? I don't know why. I don't know why these things are out here. Okay, let me move some stuff around. Oops. Okay. I guess I'll just sorry. Let me just kind of okay, I think that should be good. Let me just wet my sponge. Clear off some of this dry clay that's over here. All right, so this is what we have so far. This thing is freaking huge. Yeah. I like the shape that's going on, but it's so big. It's so huge. I don't really want to start over. This is specifically for my mom. And she wants to use it for maple syrup. This is larger than this. This would probably hold two glass, those glass bottles that you get maple syrup in. This thing is so huge. I'm kind of thinking, I don't know, it's kind of stupid, but I kind of think maybe we should Frankenstein it and cut some pieces off and then reattach it. There's so much attaching going on here. I really don't think it matters. If you haven't watched the previous videos working on this, this is coil built. So there's so many layers of coils in here that are attaching, doing things. I don't think that idea is bad. I don't know. The idea of it just mishmashing sounds kind of dumb, but maybe it's not that bad. I mean, I could just keep it and try put it in my shop and sell it, but I don't know. Okay, I think it sounds like a stupid idea, but I think we're going to try to reduce the size. Okay. Let me just clean off my fettling knife. This is the sharpest of my ceramic tools, so I am going to be using this one. I feel ideally, okay, so there's definitely gonna be shrinking involved for a lot of the stages of the processes this is going to go through, which is why I started off pretty big. I'm not really used to how much it will be shrinking and all of that, but I do feel it is way too big. I feel it's nearly the size for lemonade or something, or maybe a liter of milk. I don't know. So like it should be bigger than I want it to be, so that when it shrinks, it will go down to the right size. I don't exactly know what the pre-shrinkage should exactly look like. Just kind of guessing. So I guess that's what we're going to do. It's pretty like, it's about like, we start hitting the curve where it curves in over here. So I think if we did something around this part, it would make, like, we could like cut out like a chunk over here, and then like it, I don't think it would be like quite as noticeable. Obviously it's kind of stupid to do it up here at the neck area or something, unless we wanted to fix that or something. Okay, so let me see. I think we can just kind of go like this. Okay, no, obviously not. Okay, just gonna say it again. I'm not a hand builder. This is not where I excel. This is not where I have the most experience. If you've been on the channel, you would know that, because I say like literally all the time when we're hand building. Okay, what can I like? Should I grab this? Let's see how like tall this is. I can just like, okay, so we could do like somewhere around here if we want. I feel like that could be lower. What could I possibly do? See, the problem with this is I don't know if it's sitting straight. Okay, it kind of needs to be like, I don't feel like that's sitting straight though. What else do I have over here? I don't have a whole lot sitting on here. I don't know, the handle's like, I think we're just gonna struggle for a little bit. Cause I think I wanted to, yeah, maybe like a bit higher than that, but I don't know if it's really gonna sit still here. Probably better if I didn't do this on the bending wheel, because it's not the right size for doing it this way. I'm just gonna keep going regardless. Sorry, you can't really see. I feel like you can probably guess what is happening. Wow, this is like very off though. Oh my gosh. I mean, like, ideally, I'm kind of like not really like cutting through all the way. I just like to at least really like maybe just like mark out what is happening. So we have our line here. I think that's okay. Okay, now I'm just kind of going to try to follow that while I'm cutting. Oh my gosh. Where the heck? Okay. Oh my gosh. I feel like the hand building is like such a struggle. It's like such a struggle. Okay, well let me take a look. Let me just take a look. See how much we should try to shake it. Maybe let's do like around an inch. I feel like we could do more than that. Okay, let's do about an inch and kind of see. This is so stupid. I feel like this is like such a stupid idea, but I feel like it's gonna be fine. I don't really feel like there's anything wrong with actually doing it like this. So it's like a little bit too high. Let's just take it off of this because we don't really need that. Let's put these back in here. I guess it's just a learning process. Just a learning process because I'm not a hand builder. And that's why there's so many struggles happening. I guess we don't really need like do I have anything that's like, well, we could use this, I guess. Okay, it's too tall. Okay. I don't really have anything else over here. Okay, I guess we're just gonna use these paint sticks. Oops. Okay. I think it might be a little dark for you to see, but I have the little, I kind of like putting a little line there about like where we are aiming. This is a tiny bit wobbly. Okay, so basically what I'm doing is just kind of like holding the feathering knife like pretty, like trying to hold it like straight and just kind of like, not like, I'm not trying to cut all the way through. I'm just kind of like trying to mark it. I don't even need a feathering knife for this point. I could just use like anything really to just like kind of like mark the line. Okay. I don't know. I feel so weird, like doing this weird like Frankenstein thing, but I feel like that's kind of normal in a way for hand building, because like there's a lot you can do with just like adjusting shapes. And sometimes that is what you're doing, like you're doing it on purpose, like cutting parts out and then like reattaching. So I don't know, maybe I'm just like overthinking this. I'm just gonna, there's a bunch of little bits here, so I'm just gonna like smooth that out. Okay. It's so wide. Just let me like have a moment. Okay, I don't know why I'm trying to see like where it's gonna go. That doesn't really make sense. Let me just kind of take in what we've, sorry, I should move this. What we've got here. We can cut like that same kind of thing out like here and then bring it more inwards. I'm just trying to figure out like if this is like a good height. It's probably still too big actually. Sorry, I'm just like trying to picture I'm just trying to picture like in my head like what I want it to look like. I do feel like this could be brought in more. I think that I would prefer that. I don't know. I guess we'll just attach this and keep going. Let me see. I'm just gonna score this. I do want to fix up some of this inside here. So let me just like, well, I guess I'll score it because I don't want to forget to, sometimes I forget to score or something. So let me just kind of like do that right now before I forget. And like I mentioned in my other videos, these walls are very thick. But, and I kind of like am trying to include that in how I'm picturing the final outcome. Is that like it's not going to be this thick. We're going to be carving from the outside in. So it's going to lose like a little bit of that size in that way. So there's a little bit of a size reduction there, but again, I'm not really sure how exactly it's gonna look. Okay, let me just try to like smooth these bits out. Just like add some water in here. It's not like, it's not very dry, but since we have it disassembled, I think we might as well add some water. Just because it could be kind of hard to try to get the spray bottle in there to water it. I'll just like do this top part too, just since we're doing it anyway. Okay. So let's add a little bit of water. Just gonna dab some water around. You can also use slip for this step. I don't usually have like any slip on hand. But I think that's kind of like a preference thing. If you want to use slip for attachments. Okay, I just kind of want to just try to like push those together. And make like a really firm attachment. So we want to make sure that we do a really good job, like with this attachment, because this is definitely like a weak area where if we don't quite do it right, while it's drying or possibly even like in the firing process, it might split and have a crack there, and we don't want that. So that's why I'm kind of like really going around here, making sure that trying to get it to be really like melded like together. We're not gonna use this, so I'm just gonna grab a little bit of this clay. It's kind of a little dry. I don't know. Let me see if I can kind of like smush it around. Okay. I don't know if there's much of a point to this because we're gonna be we're gonna try to lob this off. I don't know. Okay, I guess probably not. Okay. I guess let's just go in and do the side. So at this point, I think it was pretty obvious that we're just gonna, for the last cut, that we did a parallel line, but at this point we have the opportunity to do like a V shape. Sorry. If we wanted to bring this top portion in more, or we could just like cut out a parallel line. I don't know, let me, I think we do need to bring in the bottom a bit. I think I'm gonna like, I have like no idea how much I want to cut off. I'll do like this much. Okay, we can try that and see how it looks. It's not really, okay, let me see. So this is kind of like, I think that's kind of like center-ish. Let me just cover this up. See, this is why you don't just like go in and start cutting right away. Just try to like draw out what we're doing first before we make any drastic moves. Yeah. guess I can draw like parallel lines. Okay, how about we start with that, and then if I need to like do more, I could do that. I'm sorry, I'm so indecisive. All right. So I kind of forgot about the foot. I guess let's try to do like a pizza cut, and then try to like smush it together, I guess. Okay. Okay, so this is kind of like what I'm thinking. I think like, so like there's a little bit of resistance when I'm trying to push it into shape. That could definitely be a problem. Later on. Let me just try like, I don't know, maybe it's kind of like the way I cut it. That's like one of those things that I've mentioned. It sounds super weird, but there's this thing that clay has memory, and it will go back to like a previous state, like a previous formation. And see, like the way that I'm like really trying to push like this, mostly like the bottom part in, like once it's drying, it might try to like go back to that. So we really want to try our best to, I don't know, maybe if I like trim this a little bit better. Maybe it's because it's not really like that straight. If we do this right, it's not going to give us so much resistance. Oh, we kind of have like this weird we have kind of a weird line going on where we combined that clay. So I'm just gonna try to like smooth it out a little bit. Like where that attachment is, I'm trying to like fix that. I just noticed that it does look kind of like jaggedy and weird. Okay. Yeah. Wow, I'm not really that great with like sorry. Any of these like angles and stuff. Trying to how's it gonna work? Oh, wow. We have a lot of cracking. Oh my gosh. I feel like this is probably not gonna go well. And we might have to scrap it at some point. I don't know. I just like I just get that feeling. Just getting that feeling. Is that where we cut this? I think so. Okay. Let me grab my other needle tool so I can try to score this area. I don't know. I don't have a lot of confidence for what is happening, but I think we'll just keep going and just see what happens. It's okay if we have to start over. I don't like starting over, but sometimes that's just what you gotta do. But we'll see where we get with this. Because it's good to like know what's gonna happen if you do follow through with your issues. And because I kind of want to know like if this really is a bad idea, like how bad of an idea this is. And I won't know until I like do it. So I kind of just want to know, like, okay. Sometimes you just gotta do some trial and error and figure out what, I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta figure it out for yourself. Alrighty. This is that seam that we did earlier. I'm just trying to really fix it up. Okay, I don't want to put like a heavy reliance on Bisque Fix while we are working on stuff. Like, but it is a backup option if there are any cracks. It is not really like a magic like cure-all or whatever. But if we have like a little bit of something happening and it's not too bad, we can use that. I've heard that you can use Bisque Fix at the greenware state, and after it's been bisqued. I mean, I don't think anyone would like want to, you know, say like, oh, it's okay, just it's okay if you don't do a good job. You can just glue it back together with some Bisque Fix. I don't want to like be like that person, but I don't know. I'm just kind of like experimenting, and I kind of feel like this might just happen again. Like if I'm making things, I tend to make things not quite the right size, and I'm just like really curious how well this is gonna go. If I don't do it, I won't know. So I'm not super confident about what's happening here. On the outside, it looks pretty okay. Sorry, I have to like I have to keep changing the height for you guys so you can see it. It keeps changing how tall it is. We have some like suture marks in the inside here. What can I use to like do that? Maybe this one's a little small. Let me see what kind of tools I have. Because I don't want them to be like super you know, I kind of need one at an angle actually. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. So you can't see, I don't know, I think it's a little bit too dark. You can see up here, there's a bit of a line, and it does continue down, like, where we're smushing the clay around. Actually, I wonder if I should, like, cut off a chunk of here. Okay, I really don't know how much this is gonna shrink. But I would kind of like to color this in a little bit. I'm kind of guessing it might shrink down to here, but I really don't know. This is a mid-fire porcelain. I know porcelains are usually known to shrink a lot more. I don't know if that's only high fire porcelain. Okay, so I guess we'll, I don't know, maybe like chop off a little bit here. Yeah, I think I want to cut down the height a little bit. I do want to like bring this inwards. Okay. So, I don't know. I guess I'm just like kind of lazy, but I kind of just feel like eyeballing it. I'm like, okay. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Also, I was doing it on like the not sharp edge. I guess it doesn't matter which one I do it on, but okay, that's not bad actually. Oops. Okay. people see the thumbnail, they're gonna be like, what the heck happened? They're gonna be like, what the heck happened to this picture? It's shrunk like half its size, but it hasn't even been fired yet. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm just kind of like having a little bit of fun right now because I feel like it's sort of going okay, but I'm not entirely sure how it's gonna turn out. I wouldn't be surprised if something bad happened to this and it didn't turn out. So it's really good to manage your expectations. And just I don't know. It's really common in pottery for people to say something like, don't count your chickens before they hatch. And that's because pottery can be so, like, or ceramics, whatever. It can be so, I don't know what, I don't know, like, what word I want to use, but, not really, well, like, kind of random, but, like, an issue could happen anywhere. An issue can happen while you're forming it, like, something could happen, like, it could get dinged while it's drying, and then when it's in, like, the bone dry state, then it's, like, what, like, it has that nick or something in it, or, or, like, I don't know, something could happen when you get it fired, like, it could crack, or, like, break somehow, like, if it was dropped when you're, like, transporting it, or, like, when it's being placed into the kiln, like, so many things could happen, so many things can happen that, like, it really is, very common for ceramists to try not to get too invested in anything, because you never know what's gonna happen. Like, even glazing, like, if you buy a commercial glaze and they change something, and then, like, the glaze doesn't turn out how it normally does for you, like, that could be an issue that, like, you didn't even see coming. Like, there's so many things that could go unexpectedly, and you really can't, like, it's like it's kind of, like, sad, but you really can't, like, count on anything, and you just have to, you could only, you know, like, count your pieces when they actually are truly done. Even then, like, you could, like, accidentally drop them and it could break, possibly. You never know, I guess. You never know. Life happens. So, that, I don't know, there's just my little ceramic spiel. I mean, I think that goes for, like, a lot of things. Because even if you do take the right precautions and stuff, there are, like, things that could just happen so unexpectedly. Like, you couldn't have planned for it or whatever. So, I don't know. I think I'm just kind of, like, okay. Like, working on this, and, like, if it doesn't work, we can start it over. Let me see. I'm just, like, thinking about how I want this to look. But, like, right now, I'm okay, like, experimenting, and I'm okay, you know, just kind of, like, seeing where this weird thing goes. And sometimes it's really just about your mindset. Sorry, I'm gonna do like that V cut over here and bring that in, but I kind of want this to, I kind of would like this if it bellied out. Maybe I should like pinch it into that shape. Yeah. How much time do we have? We have 12 minutes. Sorry, I'm like getting off topic. Okay, so I'm gonna try like maybe see if we can. Okay, let me like, I don't know, maybe add some water to the outside. Anyway, because I really have not done very much hand building, and I definitely have not done like any of this kind of like Frankensteining together. So it's like, I kind of want to know like what's gonna happen. I want to know if this is like something I shouldn't do. I think, to a certain extent, it should be fine to, kind of like combine pieces, because I do know that is how some artists like create pieces. Like they will wheel throw some parts and then they hand build and they cut and trim, and like they're actually like cutting sections off or whatever, and then like and then kind of like reassembling it into some, I don't know, probably some weird sculptural thing that they want. So I know like people do that, so it's like it shouldn't be an issue as like the idea itself. Execution, maybe. How we're executing this, I don't know. So yeah, okay, so well, we found that okay, I don't think this is gonna work to do like it bellied out, because I don't know, it's really dry in there, so I'm gonna like throw some water in. Yeah, I'm really not sure about this giant crack that we have in the middle of the piece. I don't know, I kind of like don't care either. I kind of just want to do what I want to do though. So I don't know, I'm just kind of thinking like, I think this is something you can do, and I just want to like do some experimenting and then just kind of see where this takes us. Because I'm pretty sure this is kind of like something that people do. And obviously, even if this doesn't work, I'm gonna learn something. I'm gonna learn something from this. Be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be doing that anymore. Or something. We're gonna learn something. And I think that's what's good about this ceramic hour, is that like, okay, I might not really know what I'm doing, but like, I don't know, maybe this will help somebody that is also pretty new to hand building, and like I can share my results. I mean, there are definitely a lot of points where it's like, well, maybe I'm just doing it wrong, and like that actual thing isn't so bad to do. You know, you never know about that, like that aspect. But so I'm just gonna push this clay around. I think it's really important for parts where it is like kind of like cracking it. It's really, what it's really doing is like detaching. So I think if we kind of like push it around enough and like if it's really well integrated together, such as like if you wheel throw a piece, like that is just one solid piece and it's so well integrated, you're not gonna have, you're not gonna have cracks unless it's like the bottom and you didn't compress. But like that's kind of like the idea. I'm thinking of I don't know if this is doing anything, but I'm wondering if I just kind of like push down, if it'll kind of compress the walls a little bit. That is what you do in wheel throwing. Usually like you kind of like push down, like like it's kind of weird to like try to do it right now, because it's kind of like I can't quite remember how to do it, like with it being weird like this. But like usually you just kind of like, I don't know, maybe it's like this. And that's like how you're like compressing the walls in a different way than you do with this kind of like hand building thing, but I don't know. I wonder if you could like, I'm kind of pinching right now. I wonder if you could like pinch like a large thing. I wonder what like the largest pinch pot is. That would be very interesting. I'm kind of like obsessed with pinch potting. I love the like look of pinch pots. I'm kind of like obsessed. Okay, so I think this might be working. We definitely have like something going on. We definitely got like that like bump going on. This looks so stupid. Let me see. I think I'll just like, it's my filming knife. Okay. Just kind of like see how much, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna guess how much we need to cut off of this. Seriously, I'm gonna post this on YouTube, and people are gonna look at the thumbnail and be like, "What the heck happened?" We went for this giant vase that's like, I don't even know, it's like too tall for you guys to see right now. I'd have to move the camera, but this like giant vase into this like short little stumpy thing. People are gonna be like, "What the heck?" Oh no. Okay, we're getting a little closer. I feel well, like size wise, I feel like this is better. It's like, I think this is better, like more of like kind of what I feel like it should look like. I won't lie, I feel like weird things are happening. So many weird things are happening. Maybe I should go in more. I don't know, I'm kind of just having fun though. So that's okay. Because even if this doesn't work, I had fun trying and learning. So that's good. Shape is definitely kind of weird. Okay, I think I want to kind of like adjust this. To some extent, while we're trimming this, we can kind of trim a little bit of a shape within like the boundaries of like how thick this is. Not a ton, but there is that. Let me think. I think I need to like squish this in a little bit more. I think it expanded a little while I was pinching it. I don't know. I feel like the bump is a little drastic. I'm not really sure what I want this to look like. Okay, so we scored all of this. I think we are ready to attach it. Let me do this thing. You really want to like push it together and then just kind of like maybe like jiggle it a little bit. Okay. A little bit of a hard time actually like getting these to combine. Maybe it's doing okay. Okay, I'm gonna grab some fresh clay and quickly try to patch up this area. We are just at time though, so I really want to like just kind of like quickly put some stuff here, and then well, hopefully it'll be okay. Okay. I don't feel very good about this attachment because I'm not sure like how well I kind of like smushed it together. It's a little hard to do that in this shape. Oops. Okay. Well, hopefully that is good. Okay. Here we are. I am not like loving the shape. I hope we can adjust it a little bit. While we're trimming maybe. I don't feel good about going in a bunch of times and like cutting sections off and then like pushing it together. I don't feel very good about doing that like too many times. But well, here we are. Yeah, it's kind of a weird shape. I think it looks okay. That's questionable. But I think it's like okay for now. Hopefully we can fix it. But that is our time and I have to go. So if you're watching on Twitch, be sure to follow along so you know when I am live for new videos. I stream weekdays from 1 to 2 p.m. Pacific time. And then all of the videos will go onto YouTube into the stream archive playlist. And there you can check out all of the other videos that we've done. Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to subscribe because we have all kinds of videos coming out. Mostly stream archives or like the stream videos because those happen so much more often. But I do have other videos on my channel that are maybe ceramic tutorials. That's what I've been working on, trying to make some more of those. Let me know, like, I don't know, what kind of videos you guys want to see, and I'll see, like, I'll think about it, see, like, how knowledgeable I am on whatever you're asking for. Yeah, there's other videos on there, too, for, like, general art craft stuff, or, like, handmade, small business, type of info for you, too. I'm just kind of, like, tearing this up for my reclaim. And yeah, I think that's it. Well, thank you so much for being here and watching. I really appreciate it. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And I will see you tomorrow. All right, bye.